So what's up, guys? It's Shy Gemini, and I know I haven't been on for a while and I didn't do an official Love and Hip Hop review, but honestly, I have not been feeling well. My throat was killing me so bad. It was burning and it hurt to talk, so I just couldn't do it. I'm still kind of not 100%, but I feel much better than what I did. I actually have my airborne on deck to, fight whatever is trying to go on with me. So, because I do not want to be sick, and I definitely don't like being sick while it's still hot outside because I always end up catching summer colds. But I thank you all for being patient with me and riding with me. Just thank you guys for supporting me so far in my YouTube journey. I've gained more subscribers this week. And I just want to say I really appreciate you all for taking the time out to click on my video. You didn't have to do it, but you did. So thank you so much. I did want to just come in here and just talk for a few minutes about Love and Hip Hop. Not a full review, but just my thoughts on what's going on this season. I feel like it's almost a shame that we have a married couple on this show that's airing out their dirty laundry like this. And then it's like at the same time, I'm wondering, is it a real storyline? Like, is it real? And if it is, it was just like, I don't know if I could necessarily do what A1 and Lyrica are doing right now. Like this whole thing with Ray J, them being at this restaurant, confronting Safari and Lyrica on if they had sex or not with each other. And then for Ray J to come out of his mouth, you might be the father. Like, that was so disrespectful, Ray J. And honestly speaking, if that were you and Princess, I don't think you would be as understanding as you want A1 to be honest. Like, I just don't see that. So I just find it hard to really hold on to this storyline because it just seems so bogus. But another thing with that situation, the friend that's trying to help the friend in that situation who's being cheated on, you're never the hero. You're always the villain because that person may not necessarily be ready to receive what you're saying about their spouse. So I've never seen a situation where the person wasn't mad at the friend. So, and as we saw, A1 was pissed at Ray J for bringing it up during that dinner where they were trying to announce that they were having a baby. Safari, you didn't really give a clear answer as to if you slept with her or not. Like, him and Han and not really answering. You was on your politician thing with not giving a direct answer. Y'all was laughing. That was another thing. Laughing during the entire scene at the dinner. Lyrica was laughing while she was yelling at Safari. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all got to do better. Honestly. Y'all have to do better with these storylines. So, when Brooke and Marcus, messy, Brooke, and all this stuff that's going on, you still, did you have sex with him or not? Like, and I mean, I get it, but I'm just like, is this real? Is it real? But when Marcus, Brooke, and Lucci met together and they were talking about it, and Marcus and Lucci felt like they need to get together, Ray and A1, to hash everything out because Marcus let Lucci know that A1 was mad at Ray. And Lucci feels the same way, that he shouldn't be mad at him. So They want to get it sorted out. Now, with this whole Tierra situation, it's real unfortunate that it happened. Everybody's talking about it, everybody. And I mean, they're making some really slick ass comments about it. It was almost comical, to be honest, but it's real messed up. That's why you got to be careful when you do certain things and you videotape it. Like, you got to be careful and make sure it don't get out. And you got to get it on your phone only. Being a celebrity, you got too much to lose to be letting him do that, record you or whatever, or you sending it to him. I don't know. But that's a mess. Paris was feeling guilty, feeling like because they confronted him, they were seeking revenge. That could be the case, but he has to be confronted about what he did. Like, ain't nobody just gonna let it slide. And Tierra was being dumb about the situation. So as her friend, you all stepped in. But yeah, that situation is really grimy. And Tierra, what she does is go to the man's house and bust out his windows. Like, you could have went to jail for that. So I understand your anger, though, because that's something intimate and private that should not be shared with nobody. It should just be between the both of y'all. So she was pissed. She went and bust the windows out his car. She was on her Jasmine Sullivan. But he is crazy. Guys like him, they all have the same makeup. They try to act calm, like they're so cool, and then they want to play these little mind games and ask these dumbass questions. But I still think you my woman, though. I still think you with me. You love me. I love you. Don't you still love me? Like, I hate guys like that. Like, you wrong. You know that you had something to do with this tape leaking. He's saying he don't, and he actually feels like Tierra did it. He actually believes she leaked her own stuff. And that was actually the rumor when this first broke, that she released her own tape for publicity. So, but she's saying that he had her passwords, which I'm like, why does he have your passwords to your social media? But whatever. And he hacked her social media and he downloaded it there on her Instagram. So I don't know. Maybe the women did it. That wife definitely could have possibly been the one to leak it, to be honest. So they're talking about it, and she was like, I'm done with you. But when she met with Paris had to check her on the fact that she was on some type of interview or something, talking about she still loved him and maybe he didn't leak it. Like, girl, which one is it? And that's why Paris and Nikki don't want to be involved in it. Nikki was like, I'm done with it. I'll wash my hands of it. I got too much to lose, my family business. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. And plus, I've had my own sex scandal, so I don't want to be bothered with that. But they don't want to be involved because they feel like Tierra was going to be dumb again and go back with him. So I kind of don't blame them. Like, they did what they needed to do as far as getting you the information and getting you to open your eyes to the fact that your man is out here doing dirty stuff. But they say they don't want no parts of it. And honestly, I don't blame them. You can be a friend and try to help or whatever, but when you feel like your friend is not listening and they gonna go back anyway, like, what else can you do but just wait until they get their heart broken again and be there for them? So, a mess. Still a mess. So, we got Jay Will. Jay Will, is doing this candy thing or whatever, where he dresses as Candy and he raps. Honestly, I'm like, is it a parody or is he trying to really be taken serious? I don't know. But one of the other YouTubers said he does remind you of Blame It on Quay, the same character that he plays. So I honestly don't know if I should be taking him serious or not. I don't know. But he wants to perform for LA Pride, but he doesn't want to do Candy. He wants to be Jay Will. So he has an audition with Mr. Ray, And he actually has LaBrittany come to audition also, which I'm like, why would you have her come and compete with you? Like, you want the show, you want the job, so why did you invite her? Like, I don't get it, but whatever. I guess it's a cool thing to do, but I don't know if I would have did it. So he goes. Matter of fact, you know what? He needs a real drag queen. Before I go into what happened, he needs a drag queen to actually help him with getting his makeup together, his hair, his nails, because I'm sorry, you look like a parody. You look like you just dressing up for Halloween. You don't look like, I just don't like it. The makeup was wrong, the hair, everything wrong. So he's performing, practicing for it, and he meets with Moniece, and Moniece and him are talking about the whole Tierra situation. And she was letting him know that they haven't really been talking and been on good terms lately. So he was like, what better way to try to mend your friendship is to reach out to her when she's going through something difficult. So just reach out to her. And I agree with that. This would be a good time for her to just try to reach out to her and make sure she's okay. So, but after that, he goes to his audition. LaBrittany goes first. It was a mess. I don't know any other way to describe it, but it was a mess. I didn't like it. But Mr. Ray and the guy and the girl from Jasmine brand, they loved it. They were impressed, and I think they offered her a job right away. So when Jay Will comes out as Jay Will, they all confused because they're looking for Candy. So when he starts rapping, I'm like, honestly, he's not bad. Like, it seemed like he's more of a like conscious rapper, maybe from what I've heard of his rap on the show when he did the audition. He might be a conscious rapper or whatever, so it makes sense. It was cool or whatever, but is it something good for Pride? Probably not. Like Mr. Ray said, he want to be like yes and not like yes. So honestly, I think if he wants people to respect him as being a bisexual rapper, but he wants to be Jay Will and not Candy, why don't he rap about maybe coming out? Rap about how he came out to his family, or how it's been a struggle to have this tough man, black man persona being gay. Something like that, and incorporate it with Pride. That could work for him, but he didn't do that. So I don't see him performing, but that was it with that. But when Ray met with A1, Lucci, and Marcus, A1 was not feeling Ray. He didn't hug him. He hugged everybody but Ray. Ray was pissed about that. Like, you mad at the wrong person. I ain't did nothing to you. I just tried to help you. And A1 just don't see it like that. He just felt like that was the wrong time. And I kind of agree. That wasn't the right time. But he felt like because his wife was there, pregnant and all, and Lyrica was there, that the women could make a nice balance where it won't be so aggressive in the room. So, but Messy, you was definitely on your housewife kick on this episode, Ray. You was messy this entire episode. And Rockstar, Mona, please get rid of him. Please, I'm begging you, get rid of Rockstar. He's not needed. All right, y'all, I had to get up and check on my chicken. I'm frying some chicken right now, so I didn't want to burn it up. But yeah, Rockstar is a mess. He's so damn lame and goofy. Like, get his lame ass out of here. I hate seeing grown ass men act like this. I hate it. But he insinuating basically that him and Lyrica may have had something going on while her and A1 was during a separation or whatever. So it's just a mess. Y'all signed up for this though. Y'all signed up for it. So what can we do but watch? But I'm like, it's pretty messed up that a couple would exploit their situation like this. But Mona writing the checks. They must be some really hefty checks. I don't know if I could do it, but whatever. But yeah, that was it, y'all. I didn't want to not do a video. Like, I felt bad because at first I was just gonna be like, you know what, I don't feel good, forget it. But I wanted to do a video at least. So that's it, y'all. I will see you all for the next review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I'm hoping that I'm back 100%, feeling better, because these last couple of days have been horrible. But all right, y'all. Talk to you later. I hope y'all have a great weekend. All right.